晚上好. Hello, residents of Yishun, supporters, fellow Singaporeans and friends. Good evening. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us tonight. Because your presence means everything to us. Because without you, there is no Workers' Party. I am Cheryl Loh, and together with my team, the Workers' Party is contesting for the Yishun GRC this general elections. It is a privilege to be here to speak with you and to be able to have an opportunity to serve you. Thank you very much, Yishun residents, for the very warm welcome and support you have been giving me to my team and myself. We are extremely grateful and heartened to be able to meet with you and to talk to you. I am encouraged to hear that many of our Yishun residents are happy and thrilled that we are here. Thank you. It motivates us to want to serve the residents of Yishun even more. Now, please allow me to speak in Malay. Thank you. Salam sejahtera para penduduk Yishun, para penyokong Parti Pekerja, rakyat tanah air tercinta ini, dan kawan-kawan sekalian. Selamat petang. Ribuan terima kasih kerana meluangkan masa untuk bersama kami pada malam ini. Kehadiran tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian amat bererti buat kami. Kerana tanpa para hadiran sekalian, maka tiadalah Parti Pekerja. Saya Cheryl Loh bersama teman-teman sepasukan saya daripada Parti Pekerja akan bertanding untuk GRC Yishun dalam pilihan raya kali ini. Saya berasa bertuah kerana berpeluang menjadi sebahagian daripada Parti Pekerja. Malah, saya sungguh berbesar hati kerana dapat merucap pada malam ini dan diberikan peluang berkhidmat kepada tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian. Terima kasih saya ucapkan atas sambutan hangat dan sokongan yang telah diberikan kepada saya serta pasukan saya selama ini. Kami amat bersyukur dan cukup bersemangat untuk berjumpa dan berbicara dengan para hadirin sekalian. Apatah lagi setelah mengetahui bahawa para penduduk Yishun juga turut terujah dengan kehadiran kami di sini. Rakyat Singapura mahu diberikan peluang untuk menyuarakan segala isu yang mungkin membebani mereka dan diwakili oleh pemimpin yang prihatin. Ramai pengundi telah berkongsi dengan saya rasa tidak puas hati mereka terhadap parti yang memerintah. Mereka menghadapi banyak kesukaran dalam menjalani kehidupan di sini. Mereka menyuarakan keinginan mereka untuk melihat Parti Pekerja berjuang untuk mereka agar kehidupan mereka di Singapura ini tidak begitu sukar. Namun begitu, apakah yang menghalang mereka daripada mengundi lebih ramai lagi anggota Parti Pekerja di Parlimen? Jawapannya hanya satu, rasa takut. Rasa takut sekiranya diketahui bahawa mereka menyokong Parti Pekerja. Mereka bimbang pinjaman perumahan mereka akan menghadapi masalah atau segala bantuan yang diterima dari pihak pemerintah akan ditarik balik. Perkara ini amat menyedihkan saya. Bagi saya, mempunyai pilihan merupakan hak dasar masyarakat dunia moden pada abad ke-21 ini. Pada malam ini, saya ingin meyakinkan rakyat Singapura sekalian, undi ada itu rahsia. Pilihan anda merupakan pilihan peribadi anda. Saya sama sekalian tidak mahu pada suatu hari nanti, rakyat Singapura terpaksa mengundi Parti Pekerja atas dasar takut. Undilah Parti Pekerja kerana tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian berhak membuat pilihan masing-masing. Undilah Parti Pekerja Kerana tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yakin serta percaya bahawa Parti Pekerja dapat berkhidmat untuk Singapura dan semua rakyat Singapura. Kami akan memastikan agar pihak pemerintah bertanggungjawab terhadap rakyat Singapura. Kami, Parti Pekerja, mendengar suara rakyat dan kami akan membicarakan isu-isu yang telah diketengankan oleh rakyat. Kami akan menjadi suara rakyat negara di dalam dan di luar parlimen. Sudah jelas dan nyata pendirian kami. Kami bukan hanya sekadar membangkang. Kami ada tujuan yang nyata. Kami ada matlamat. Dan matlamat kami adalah untuk mewujudkan mutu kehidupan yang lebih baik dan membentuk masa depan Singapura untuk anak-anak kami dan anak-anak mereka kelak. Undilah Parti Pekerja memperkasakan masa depan anda. Terima kasih. Thank you. Terima kasih. Thank you. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Thank you. Terima kasih. I'd like to continue my speech in English, if I may. Okay, thank you very much. Terima kasih, Kak. Terima kasih. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me share with you a little story on why I'm interested in politics. Since I was a child, I know that helping others gave me immense joy. But what exactly could I do to be able to do more and reach out to many more people around me? I asked myself this question for a very long time. So one day, I was at my uncle's house for dinner. Mr. Lau Jia Kiang came by for a house visit. And at that chance meeting, I was inspired by his presence and his down-to-earth personality, despite the great things he has done to fight for a better Singapore all these years. I wrote him an email that night to thank him and offered to do my part for the Workers' Party. Mr. Lau then told me I could start with helping him at his Meet the People sessions. And as they would say it, the rest is history. From the leaders, to the members, to the volunteers in the Workers' Party, I feel that we are one. We are one in spirit when we work together to make Singapore a better place. It affirms the choice I made to join the Workers' Party. I want to work with a party who is able to relate and connect to the everyday Singaporeans. Because it is only when leaders are humble and sincere that they can have the empathy to truly understand the challenges Singaporeans face, not just occasionally, but day in and day out. I share the Workers' Party vision of working towards the betterment of Singapore and her people. We are a young team with the Yishun GRC, but it is also precisely that we are young, that we can serve you for a much longer time. We will work with you to find solutions. I assure you that we will be brave and we will speak up on your behalf on issues that you face and care about, both in Parliament and beyond. For example, if a Yishun resident comes to us and flag out an issue, I promise I will respond as quickly as I can. If I am unable to provide an answer at a particular moment, I will let you know and keep working on that issue, because I believe that such honesty is important in building trust with you, my Yishun residents. And regardless of the situation, I will always get back to you, whether I have the answer or not, because that is integrity. I will give my full heart and dedication to serve the Yishun residents and fellow Singaporeans, because that is my passion, to serve you. We are now a first world nation in terms of economic growth. On the economic front, we are already at the very forefront. Marginal improvements to the economy would no longer improve our lives substantially. I fully understand the issues that everyday Singaporeans face, and that is why the Workers' Party has proposed to enhance retirement adequacy by allowing CPF members to start receiving monthly CPF payouts earlier, for example, or linking CPF Life and Silver support payouts to inflation, and paying special dividends to CPF members in years of good return on investment of CPF monies, so that we have the freedom to choose the different methods of utilizing our hard-earned monies, and also so that our pioneer generation do not have to work in back-breaking jobs, and instead to be able to be happy to be living in Singapore and to spend more quality time with family and friends in their golden years. I also truly believe in investment of education to the young of Singapore, because they are our future. We need to empower them. Thus, we propose to implement a more holistic and equitable education system by reducing class sizes or moving away from high-stakes examinations and introducing a career and life skills program to raise awareness of less mainstream professionals where students can realize their potentials in many different ways. Because what we have seen so far is that some people have become very rich, while the rest of us struggle or remain poor. The elitist mindset that accepts such a situation as an inevitable outcome of our progress or globalization has to go. We need to work together. Singapore does not need blind growth that lives only luxurious boats, while the poor remain moored to the starting line waiting for the promised winds of change. And as Ms. Sylvia Lim has said before, Singapore needs compassionate growth, one that looks after Singapore and the vulnerable groups instead of reprimanding them for having a crutched mentality. The then PM Goh Chok Tong has said in his National Day rally in 2001. My fellow Singaporeans, does the government really feel your struggle? So far in this election, and I'm sure you're also smart enough to see it for yourselves, we have seen the PAP is trying very hard to change its image. The PAP has gone out its way to make it look like it's in touch with the common man. It has introduced in candidates in a coffee shop, in an old age home, or hawker center. But changing the outside doesn't change what they really think on the inside. And orang kata macam di luar berkilat, tetapi di dalam berkarat. The PAP tries very hard to be one of us. But we, the Workers' Party, we don't have to try because we are one of you. Ideas about what you want for your future has to come from you, my fellow Singaporeans, because you empower your future and you choose the type of Singapore that you want. On the political front, we need a credible alternative voice to grow. And the Workers' Party offers you this viable alternative. This is not a war cry. To vote for the Workers' Party is to invest in Singapore's diversity of voices. Your support allows challenges to the old and tired ideas and the notions of the PAP. Vote for the Workers' Party to make the government work for all Singaporeans. With what Singaporeans want is policies to be made with them in mind, not vanity projects for those in power to boast about. Supporting the Workers' Party demonstrates to the government that the people, the common person, is at the heart of the policies. With your help and support, the Workers' Party can be a part of Singapore's future. Help the Workers' Party grow so that Singapore can mature politically as well. And the government will have policies that will truly benefit Singapore. My fellow Singaporeans, the choice is in your hands. Please give us a chance to serve you and to make a difference for you. Nee Soon residents and fellow Singaporeans, vote for the Workers' Party. Empower your future. Thank you.